Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing well. My name is Hunter. We're back on the farm and Farm Together 2 today, and let me tell you, this video is going to be a bit of a challenge for me. I didn't get much sleep last night. I honestly stayed up way too late. It was my own fault. I didn't get much sleep tonight, so it's going to be hard for me to commentate today, but I'm going to see if I can push through and get a video out today, because I know it's been a minute on this channel, and I don't want you to think I forgot about you. I haven't forgot about you. I think about you every single day. It's not like that. Not like I think about my wife and my children every single day. But after that, you're pretty fantastic, bro. Yeah, I just wanted to jump on here, make a quick video, just try to come up with something to talk about. What do you think I should talk about? No, don't. I almost plowed crap. I don't want to plow crap because of crops and stuff, or I don't want crops and stuff. Anyways. So just try to knock out some of these quests here, expand the farm a little bit. As far as stuff outside of the game goes, because I always try to use these games as a backdrop. I really want to like get into the commentary space here. My wife and I just finished watching Season 1 of the live-action One Piece series. Really enjoyed it a lot more than, like... I heard it was good, so I didn't go in with, like, super low expectations. I'd say about, you know, regular expectations or whatever. And it was still fantastic, my goodness. It's been a while since I watched the anime. Last time I watched the anime heavily was when it came on Toonami way back years ago. And from what I can remember, I watched it on Toonami, and I've tried rewatching it a couple times, just trying to get caught up. But you know, there's over 1,000 episodes. I feel like, for the most part, I always felt like, nope, it's impossible. I never get caught up, and because of that thinking, I don't ever get caught up. But you know, I'm thinking, you know, while we're on a One Piece hype right now, maybe we'll give it a try. Because my wife was cooking earlier, so she didn't want me to play the live action one because we were working on that one. Because she didn't want to, you know, she wanted to be able to actually watch it and not lose focus or anything, not miss anything that's going on. So I played the anime, and yeah, we went back to I always loved that beginning scene where Luffy jumps out of the barrel. I slept so great! And, you know, this classic funny Luffy. But no, they did a really good job with the live action series too. Like the season 1 finale was great. Doing the Arlong Park arc was good. That's about where I got to in the anime. It was after, because I remember they went to the snowy area in the anime. I remember Tony Chopper being on the crew. I remember some other people. I think it was a lot of talking or something. I don't know why I dropped off of it. I don't know, because I used to watch it every Saturday. It came on Toonami every Saturday. One Piece, I watched that all the time. Naruto, you know, everyone watched Naruto. Dragon Ball Z. There's some other... I know there was a kind of an obscure show called Bobo. It was just a bunch of bows in the name. Hilarious. It was a comedy anime. It wasn't one of those, like, serious action-y animes. It was a funny one, and, like, so random, too. It was about as random as anime goes. I really enjoyed that one. Because, like, I know a lot of people are into anime. I try to be into anime, but some of them, the problem for me for a lot of them is a lot of them just get too serious. And it's all the same, like, I'm the chosen one, or this is my destiny, or I'm gonna do stuff like that. But some of it's interesting. Like, I don't need all my anime to be like Bobo crazy to enjoy it. I can enjoy a serious anime too, but, like, I don't know. I feel like One Piece really caught me because it had, you know, it's good, like, great action, but it's got funny parts to it too. Like, Luffy's just a great character. All the characters are fantastic, well written. You know, of course, with the Arlong arc, we just finished with Nami's backstory and stuff, really emotional stuff there. I really enjoyed Naruto. I don't know if Naruto is one I would go back and watch. I feel like that's one of those. It's like, oh, this is my destiny. You're like, I'm going to become the greatest. But I'm absolutely enjoying One Piece now. Others I've enjoyed or am enjoying. I only saw a few episodes of Space Dandy. That's one I wouldn't mind watching. That's another like comedic one. I think it's a little more grounded than Bobobo, isn't it? Excuse me, I gotta wipe my nose. I was sick yesterday. I'm still feeling the effects of it today. I apologize. Is that my orange cat? And then one of my favorites lately, one of my favorite animes just in general is One Punch Man. We still gotta watch season 3 of that one. The seasons are so far and they're so far apart. You watch one season, you gotta wait like years before the next one comes out. But they finally got season 3 out, so I absolutely want to watch that one. But like One Punch Man, like seriously, he does not take itself seriously. Like, or Saitama, the main character, he doesn't. Everyone else kind of takes the world seriously, but then Saitama is just like, eh. And I really like that. Anything with like a good balance of comedy and action. I just can't do the full-on super serious into the world stuff every single anime. And maybe not all anime is like that. Maybe I just need to give more of them a chance. I did watch a few episodes of Soul Eater. It's just been hard to catch them because I haven't had as much time. Like back when Toonami came on, you know, I was a kid. It came on every Saturday, late at night too. So it wasn't like, you know, it came on during the day when I had to run errands and stuff and, you know, do chores and stuff like that. No, I absolutely always had time to catch that that lineup of anime. I'm gonna go to a different farm right quick. You know, I know like you know, I know Soul Eater is good. I wouldn't mind watching more of that one. Yeah, I've heard Bleach is one of the legendary ones everyone's supposed to watch. I watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, a little bit of Digimon if those count. A lot of the more kid-friendly anime. That's gonna count, right? Did I sign this? I think I already signed this one at some point. It's 6, 7 signs. It's gonna get 2 more signs. It'll be at 69. And then I remember. Oh wait, 6, 7 is also a meme number now. Yeah, I tried to go and finish the quest for him. He didn't have any quests. Mariel. Oh yeah. TN Girl Butterfly. I don't remember my favorite. I think it's because it's Tennessee and I live in Tennessee. I would go to it, but I'm not trying to get into a conversation right now. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to conversate with you. My attention is on you, my friend. Had a lot of fun today. Went to a couple of different libraries today. Because I was just thinking about this. A lot of the libraries around here, I guess a lot of places are doing like these cool events and stuff. Like mainly really try to get people into the libraries, probably like try to advertise their books and stuff like that. But also just it's really cool, free fun. It is awesome. Cause like I was thinking about this the other day, like I enjoy talking to my wife and kids. I put up with my coworkers, but like it's nice to be able to like expand my social skills. You know, it's nice to be able to talk to people. I didn't talk to too many people when we went to the library today, but I'm trying to get to that point, you know. But no, we weren't even really planning on going to the library today. We were taking the kids to the parks and stuff because they like going to the park, and that's another free fun. Money's been tight lately. But then I saw that like one of the libraries we're near had a Dungeons and Dragons thing going on. So we're like, oh cool, let's go to that. Let's go see what that's all about. We got there like probably an hour and a half late, so they might have invited us in. I was too shy to ask, but they already had a session going, so I was like, okay, maybe next time. And then they also had like, because what got me was when we got there were a lot of pickup trucks on the parking lot. I was like, that's a lot of pickup. I thought it, you know, Dungeons and Dragons, I think more nerdy and stuff. Like that's a lot. Like I know we're in Tennessee, but still, that's a lot of pickup trucks for a D&D thing. Get in there and like the D&D thing is happening, but there's another room. I was waiting for my wife and kids to go use the restroom. I was kind of hanging out in the lobby. I could hear one of the rooms. They were talking about like gun safety and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's what it is. It's a gun class going on. That's why all the pickup trucks are here. Kind of goes back to the whole, like, you've seen my other videos talk about, like, the pattern recognition and just noticing things like that. I feel like I'm pretty decent at that stuff. I was like, this doesn't add up. It is pretty interesting, though, because I didn't go to the gun thing, but I listened in. It's like, all right, and then this part of the gun's called the what? The action, that's right. And this is a magazine, like, you know... Can't get enough gun safety, you know. It's all, you know, guns are dangerous, but self-defense and all. If you're gonna use one, might as well learn to use it safely. F U F U S U, what? What's with all the frickin' letters? He's got some stuff to harvest over here. Tiniest Giant. That's an adorable name. Well, they have the little character just sitting in these places, just waiting for people to come on in. Come on in. Yeah. Alright, it's got it automatically replants. Nice. A lot of these big farms have stuff really nice and laid out. Kyoto, you ever heard of a Kyoto carrot? Didn't know Kyoto got their own brand of carrots. Good for them, I guess. I'm not jealous, you're jealous. I guess, you know, England gets their own brand of peas with the English peas. Some areas just get their own brand of food, I guess. Oh, they got another event going on here. That's pretty freaking cool. I love the seasonal events and Farm Together. It just makes the world feel alive. Ah, loving the waterfall too. This is such a nice farm. Such a nice farm. I like help these people their best. Like, you can go anywhere. You can farm. You can harvest whatever, and you'll get these favor points up there in the top left. That's what that green thumb is. I'm already maxed out. I just like helping people. Like, and these bigger farms are the place to go and do it. Like, at first it's like, man, I really want to go help out the smaller farms, but the smaller farms just don't really have anything to do. They're so small that the owners usually have it all taken care of. So that's where these bigger farms come out. It's nice to go and help out and then get the favor points. Ah, cat Tinkerbells? That's adorable. But yeah, as far as like the library find goes, I'm always like, I mean, I used to drink when I say I used to drink occasionally, I meant like, I mean like, one of the restaurants I used to work at, the owner, like, he said, he would always say I was like a son to him, like, every now and then he would like hand me a beer, like, hey, have a beer with me. Like, I'd take a sip out of it and be like, it's okay. To me, beer doesn't really taste. I know it's like an acquired taste, much like coffee. I've acquired the taste for coffee, and I quite enjoy coffee. I have not acquired the taste for beer, and I don't really intend to. You know, just one of the, especially now that I have a family, because my wife was like, not something to start this late in the game. Like, yeah. I just don't have my, like, if I had more interest in it, she'd probably be like, okay, you can have wine. I don't really have any interest in it. I say that to say, like, you know, it seems like a lot of the places to go and have fun and socialize and stuff like that are like the bars and clubs and stuff like that. That's just not me. That's never been me. I'm not that kind of social. But These libraries seem like the place to be. It's got the fun social hangout places for nerds like me. And, we can finish with this one. Even got me thinking, though. Like, even when I do go to a place where I have things, this is another one of those reasons. Like, man, I've got to stop overthinking things. Is because I got to thinking, like, man, I want to go and socialize and hang out with people, but like if I go to these places where it's meant for people who have this shared interest, I feel like, because I've run into this before. Sometimes you run into people who are, even nerdier than you are. Like, it'll be like, let's go with One Piece. I'm enjoying the show. I've enjoyed some of the anime. But I don't have like a super intense grasp on all the lore and stuff. I like One Piece. I'm just not that into One Piece. And so, like, I'm afraid to go around people and be like, what do you mean you don't know what happened in episode 43 on chapter 15 and all that? And that's absolutely the overthinking coming back to play. I feel like that doesn't happen as much as my brain wants me to believe. And it didn't. The library was great. We had a great time today. Went to the parks and the library. Got some sweet treats and stuff like that. We just had a really, really, really good time. And I'm glad. I plan on trying to go to the library more often because they got they got real life Pokemon coming out. Libraries have been knocking it out of the park. They got the real life Pokemon. They've got Animal Crossing. I saw they did Among Us in real life once. Like, a lot of the nerdy stuff, but also, like, the stuff where we're, like, adults and other things like that, too. Like, they have a yarn club, obviously a book club. Makes sense. They had one called Teen Cuisine. At first, it's like, oh my gosh, is that a cannibal thing? And no, it's where they teach, like, people 13 to 18 just how to make, like, after-school meals and stuff like that. Like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's something really cool to try out. And they're like, it's a lot of trial and error. Like, they'll try something up. If no one shows up to it, they'll scrap that idea and try something else. And I really wish I was social enough. Maybe I will try this next time. I was like, man, I do YouTube. I hear a lot of, like, what the younger people are into. Like, I'm not saying I'm super in touch with what younger people like, but I got to thinking, like, if you guys did something like a young, like, not children's horror game or like young people's horror game event where you, like, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's, Poppy Playtime, Ben D, and all the other characters like that the younger people really enjoy from the horror games. I think that would do well. I was like, the overthinking got me on that one too, because I remember Huggy Wuggy from Poppy Playtime being controversial with all, like, the Facebook moms and stuff. Like, it looks like a cute little doll, but then it has these sharp teeth and all that. It gave my kid nightmares and stuff like that. Like, yeah, maybe don't let your kid play it then. But then, like, I see kids who are, like, 8 and stuff like that, kind of younger kids, like, yeah, I'm not afraid of Huggy Wuggy. Like, oh, yeah, I love Puppy Playtime and stuff like that. Like, maybe next time I'll suggest that. Otherwise, you can't go wrong with Minecraft. Minecraft's always popular, pretty evergreen. Is anyone still playing Minecraft? Is anyone still playing, Hytale? I feel like I heard nothing but Hytale for, like, a week. And then I haven't heard anything about it since. Well, people were saying, it's the Minecraft killer and stuff like that. And maybe it's just because I don't follow it, but are people still playing Hytale? I'm not knocking against it or anything. I'm just legitimately curious. Because I'm like a business and marketing nerd, so I really nerd out over stuff like that, like the analytics and stuff like that. How long have we been recording? 20 minutes? I'm going to call it right there. I don't have a lot to talk about today. The fact that I was able to even able to get this much out while being this tired, I'm considering a win. Friend, it was so fantastic to have you here. Thank you to all the people on these farms and stuff like that. Appreciate you watching. Hope you have yourself a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.